4, 3, 2, 1, getting old's no fun. Yeah, we drink and I toast. He smokes and I drink. We don't care. We fight for our right to get home alive, and we don't care. Bullshit aside, it's time to go live. Yeah, we don't care. People won't pause. Should we go too far? Yeah, we don't care. Yeah, we don't really care. He drinks and I toast, in pain and I quote. Yeah, we don't really care. Smoking and drinking, yakking and thinking, we don't care. Bullshit aside, it's time to go live. Yeah, we don't care.
Hello.
Holy Jesus, are you loud there? Holy. How you doing, Dr. Ryan?
Good, Dr. Uncle Marko.
Sounds like you're sitting in a shitter there. That's what it sounds like to me there.
Oh, no. I'm in the studio.
Hold on a second.
In an underground bunker in Maple Ridge.
Yeah, that's good. Well, folks, today is Wednesday, January 8th, 2025. And are broadcasted live from a bunker in East Vancouver in an undisclosed location. And today's episode of the Shorebrothers podcast is The Purge. It's Season 1, Chapter 2. Happy New Year, folks. Woo! We made it. We're alive. Yeah. Anyways, what's going on, Dr. Ryan?
Oh, I'm just having a quiet morning at home.
Did you hit the record button? Because I did.
I didn't. I'm not recording on my end.
Why not?
Because we only need one unit, bro.
No, we should record with both. It's much better. It's like the stereo. Okay, anyways, moving on. Well, you don't know about my morning. Like, I worked late last night, got home, didn't sleep very much, and I had to go. When you get older, you got to go. You need all these tests and everything. So I had to go take a poop and dip a stick in it. So I had to get up early there. And, well, no, it's just a thing you do every couple of years. It's not It's just when you get older, you're looking. Back in the day, they just when you hit a certain age, they'd stick a camera up there and take a look. But now they give you a little stick, and if there's nothing to see here, eh? Kind of like
I thought they took the camera to do minor surgery if they had to take out polyps and shit.
No, so just like what I'm trying to say. This is kind of like the drones. There's nothing to see here. Like, I'm just saying, they dip the stick there. Like they said, they send it off, and the drones look at it. Anyways, we're not going to get into that. People are probably eating their breakfast, going ew, ew, ew. Anyways, so the episode's called The Purge, and. But right now, we're going to get into a little just astrology of the week. There's some heavy shit going on, so it's kind of funny how Trudeau stepped down on Monday, which was the 6th. We're going to get into that. But on the Monday the 6th is Mars retrograded back in to Cancer. And it's just funny how all these events and these timelines, they happen. It's like synchronicity. And I mean, we got a full moon coming up in Cancer. Just watch it, folks. But stop. Don't be around crowds right now. There's some crazy shit going on, and you got to be careful out there. I mean, we got the lunar nodes changing signs. They change signs every 18 months, and so you can find that there. You can look that one up. But that's about the weather of the week. It's just crazy times, and we took our hiatus. We did our little New Year's special there. We're half in the bag. It was fun, but where do you want to start, Ryan? Where do you want to start with this? Okay, I'll start off with Trump. Okay, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what everybody's talking about.
Okay, but listen, I just don't want to get into the bullshit with it. Okay, so we'll just do this interview we'll just stick with Canada. Okay, so what he said. So how I see this is he hates Trudeau's he hates Trudeau's guts, and I hate him too. But thank God one of these days he'll be gone, hopefully. But anyways, long story short is he's taking cheap shots at him. Okay, and what he's doing is, as far as I'm concerned, he's negotiating through the media to the next prime minister, which is going to be PR probably, yeah. But I've seen the other clip of the video, his speech yesterday, Mar-a-Lago, And he doesn't even know who fucking Poilievre is.
No, he says he may or may not get elected. I don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. So I mean, yeah, but that's Trump. Okay, but my point is this: is like, listen, we're not going to be the 52nd state. I really don't give a shit. I mean, this is what he's really saying. He's saying that no more freeloaders. That's what he did last time when he was in power about NATO.
Yep.
You got to buck up. If you don't want to buck up, okay, so that's what's going on with this. So he's saying if you don't want to buck up, you might as well be a part of the states, is what he's trying to say. And guess what? It is what it is because, listen, we let our military and our defenses here in Canada go for a shit. We don't even have enough to protect the Arctic, man. Okay,
yeah, I know.
So he makes a fucking but I know, I get it. But just I'm on a final note here. He makes a valid point. Okay, so that's all I'm trying to say with this. And I mean, I don't like talking about the politics because you have to learn to read in between the lines. Period. Point. Dot.
Oh, he's been bitching about our contribution to NATO for a long time.
Well, yeah, I know that.
But I want to add to that, though. I'm pretty sure somewhere along the line, somebody decided that Canada shouldn't have a force that's very large.
Well, I understand that. It's just like so let's talk about the Averill Arrow.
Right.
Okay, so that's there's a prime example of what your sentence because they said it was the most sophisticated and they squashed it. They're saying, "Oh no, you can't. Oh, you can't have that.
You guys can't build fighter jets.
Oh, you're not allowed to have an OB.
That would compete with Boeing and Lockheed.
You can't have an OB. Where's my OB? Where's my briefcase?
You don't get one.
Do I get a suitcase full of cash anyways?
I want a briefcase full of money.
Yeah.
And not Canadian Tire either.
No, I want some of that American. Well, we'll be. So just on the same topic, 20 years ago, and I think it was in the province paper, they released this, was Cascadia, and then they talked about the Amero. Okay, so this is funny. This has all been planned for a long time. So you don't have the BRICS nations.
Yep.
They're basically, this is another thing, his statement, the elites are telling us, you are going to be a part of a Western BRICS nation. Because this is what's going to go on. We're going to go into, he's going to have all these sanctions and tariffs, and we're going to go into a big trade war. And what's going to happen is we're going to start decoupling from fucking China. So people out there right now should basically go stock up on shit.
Shut up.
Go stock up on stuff that you really want because you're probably not going to get them in the next 6 months on the shelf. That's what's going to happen.
America, anyway.
No, I'm talking about China here. I'm not talking about the States anymore, man.
How's China going to get affected
because
by that?
They want to decouple their economy from China. This is all about China. This is not about the U.S. There's the BRICS nations. We are going to be a Western bloc of BRICS nations. This is going to get ugly, and that's why right now people should actually, if you got cash, hold on to it. Invest. You know what? Don't spend your money because
buy gold.
Yeah, gold. Silver is going to go through the roof. Silver's your best buck because they need silver for everything. So they've been warning everybody for a while, and sooner or later this is going to happen. So long story short is things are about to change here, and as far as I'm concerned, you might not recognize what we're going to be living in soon, and like the shock and awe of it's going to be incredible because just make sure you got food. I'm just telling you right now. But I'm not trying to scare anybody, but yeah, I mean, so just getting back to the Purge, I mean, that's the title of this. And I mean, 2024, I mean, like I said, in the last couple of months since we took our hiatus there, it was a good break. And it's like I said, you have to purge some shit. Like, I mean, we're almost like I discussed to you yesterday when I was talking to you in person about how like I was talking about Mars, how it ingressed back into cancer. All these issues for everybody out there, think about what was going on in September and October of 2024. And right now, just think about it. What you're going through, you're going to have to go back over all that old same ground. And it's going to be, you got to clear the emotional baggage and the shit and the clutter. Because to get through it to the other side, things should start going forward here in early February. But it's going to be a slow process. But this whole thing right now, so the emergency action messages were moving on last night really loud. So something is up with the U.S. nuclear forces and their B-52 fleet because there's some really strange the messages being put out there. So Hold on to your hats, sir. Goodbye, Charlie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Charlie. But I mean, enough about Trump. Okay, enough about this shit. So, Trudeau prorogued Parliament, and we all listen. Anybody with half a brain and half an asshole knows that he was going to do that. It was obviously
100%.
A classic.
He said it before he did it.
So they now they're going to I forget what groups they're going to challenge it because they're thinking it's unconstitutional. Good luck. He controls the courts. People don't understand. You're not going to get rid of this asshole. Nope. He's so arrogant and smug. He's going to. So a win for him is when they go back at the end of March and they do this non-confidence vote. A win for him is that it's a summer election. He would love to go into October and go, see, I'm God. I can do whatever I want. That's what he wants. And then you look at all the losers. Like, I mean, this is, and you know what? And look, and Poilievre is no savior. I keep telling everybody. And you know what? Every time this happens, it happened in Australia. People go do your research. It happens everywhere, and people get this new government in, and they think, and they say all the right things, and they and they hate it.
Look at the Labour Party in the UK right now.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
Getting arrested for Facebook posts.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. So these elites carry on their agenda, and you know what? Anyways, blah 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 blah. You know what? On a positive note. After we're finished here, I'm going to make some stuffed peppers. So I got my dinner for work.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. I'm starting to get organized here. I went and looked at I can tell you something funny here. I really just got home, and I went to go look at one of these, these little small little car dealerships, and I seen this nice little older Toyota, and it looks all mint, and they cleaned it up. And I went and I pulled over there, and I seen the guy, and I was trying to go in the door. He goes, "Can I help you?" And it locked. And I go, "Yeah, I'm here to take a look at that 2012 Toyota." He goes, "Oh, you want to come look at it?" I go, "Yeah." I go, so we're going towards the door, and I go, "By the way," I go, is this a British Columbia, a Canadian truck?" "Oh, no, it's from Ontario." He goes, "You still want to look at it?" I go, "No, have a nice day." And he looked like he looks like some Eastern Bloc gangster with a smile. I just walked away from him. I go, "No, I don't want to look at it," right? Like, "Oh yeah, we love those people in Ashburn, Virginia, our loyal listeners, and I know you're out there, Rock."
With the frame's been painted.
You know that kill Tony. That kill Tony. I just want to. To me, it's called Kill Bill. Never mind those fucking assholes. They got all those. They could have all those mushrooms, like you fucking mushroom freaks out there. Yeah, go ahead, smoke your dope. Bunch of hippies. Anyways, now I got that out of my system. I feel better.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Anyways, well, I mean, well, come on there. So, what else are we going to talk about here? What else? There's, so we got these drones. Okay, now
yep.
Okay, how about so that's all attached to the Sean Ryan podcast. That's where he had that guy. Yeah,
that guy that he blew up his Tesla truck in Vegas.
Yeah, well, people got to dig into a little bit more, and he actually did a follow up on that. They did an audio version of people listen to it, and he explains what happened, how they had to redact the whole email, completely, and then put it in paste it in Apple Notes. And they had there was an agent that had his name and his phone number there. So when they copied and pasted it from the original email, and they put it in their Apple Notes or whatever they had it in, whatever program they're using, it showed all the errors. So people thought it was some scam or that's not a real email. Right. So Sean Ryan used to work in intelligence, so he's trying to cover. So you got all these other retards too. Oh, he's a troll. He's a troll. You know what? Fuck off. You know what? In life, there's truth and lies anyways. It's constant truth and lies. And, who knows what you believe? Every day, every day above ground is a good, is a good day.
That Sean Ryan guy had to go into hiding with his family.
That's right. One foot in the grave and 1 foot on a banana peel, eh?
The guy that blew up the Tesla truck, though, he was a pretty decorated Green Beret.
Oh, he is. But, I mean, well, sure he is.
I remember the show he was on. They had a reality show with all these commandos doing challenges. Yeah. And that guy and his partner fucking killed everybody.
Yeah, but I mean, so...
It wasn't even close.
Yeah, but let's talk about what he was talking about. Like the technology he was talking about that only China...
because he was a drone operator.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. Let's get to the meat and bones of this, the meat and potatoes. It's the... technology that they're just saying that China and the U.S. only possess. Like, remember
anti-gravity stuff.
Okay, so remember MH370, the plane that went missing, like all of a sudden, like they have technology that we don't even know about, and it's starting, like I said,
it's 0 point energy.
So that's what I'm saying. Right now, evil before was hidden, now it's out in the open. Okay? And the other thing is good is out in the open now. So you have people that are trying to expose people now, fight this thing. Right. So we are in a spiritual war. And I don't care, it's good and evil. And sooner or later, people, they just want to sit in their comfortable jobs, put their blinders on. Oh, I'm good. I got a house. I got this. But sooner or later, one day, it's going to come for all of us. And then those people are going to realize, fuck. I don't have any rice. I don't have a bag of rice in my house. How am I going to eat? Right, Doctor? Right. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I'm just watching the ticker tape parade like I always do when I'm talking to you, right? So LeBlanc not running for liberal leadership. No shit. I mean, I love all this, like, hey, Mr. Speaker. That fucking little fucking witch. I can't stand that bitch.
They have a leadership debate and race. Trudeau will be replaced by whoever they pick.
Yeah, but that's why that's why they're given, because it's a 6-week window, because they have to have at least 6 weeks. And unless the party leadership just like proclaim by proclamation we're going to pick them as the leader. So I think you're going to probably see old carbon tax Carney in there. So this is the thing about Poilievre, though. I love him. He's got a funny sense of humor. He's got all these sayings for like what did he call Jagmeet Singh? Well, there's another guy that should be locked up and thrown in fucking jail.
Oh, he's getting fucked.
Well, anyways, there's no point. Like, this is the first. We've never seen this in Canada. How an arrogant party. So I'll say it, Mr. Poilievre. If you become the prime minister, you have to make a law and pass a motion that there's a mechanism that governments cannot stay in power like this ever again, and that the CSIS, the military, or the RCMP have a right to fucking shut down the government, because this is all criminal. And these politicians, I'm telling, they did it in Iceland. They got rid of their structure. It's a small country, but it works. They went to proportional representation. They went to communities that represent. They have no figurehead. They have no president. They have no prime minister. We got to get rid of it. We got to get rid of the system. It doesn't work, because all you see right now is I'm watching Tom Mulcair without the volume on, and all I'm seeing is all that shit rolling out of his mouth right now, because they're paying him $500 to talk about this bullshit. And you know what? And then here's the mainstream media. We got to get rid of it. That's why.
Don't kid yourself. There's people online being paid to spread shit on social media.
Sure,
too.
Well, we know that. But the thing is, that's the point is that one day this format that we're doing right now, and people are, that's why they want to control it. That's why when Barack Obama was in power, okay, I believe it was with NATO or the EU, they and I listened to this documentary in this video on it, and they talked about the kill switch. They literally came up with a kill switch to kill the whole internet worldwide. Right. So if they want to shut it down right now, they can shut you down, and you're only in your local network area. So that way you can't communicate into a war zone, or in Gaza right now, where people are being murdered and killed, or in Ukraine or anywhere else. So they can't communicate, and you can't see somebody's smartphone in their video.
Right.
And that's what they're going to do. And anyways, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break here. We're getting fired up there. Shit. We're getting fired up, and here's a word from our sponsors, and let's keep it going there. Yeah, rolling. Yeah. Dick's Nuts. Try Dick's Nuts. They're absolutely fabulous. The fresh aroma of pecans, the sweet smell of peanuts. They're fabulous and delicious, folks. You got to support your local retailers out in your hood. They're mom and pop shops. They're out in beautiful Maple Ridge, BC. You can find them on Meta, formerly known as Facebook. Try Dick's Nuts. Good to the last lick. Okay, folks, we're back from our commercial break, and we're coming back. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, I got rid of the lung butter. But anyway, so so we just want to start off by congratulating from our affiliation all the older brothers that are younger or whatever that just all retired on January 1st. And we're going to give you a round of applause because it's a big accomplishment.
Way to go, guys.
Way to go, guys. And we hope you live a long time and collect lots of pension checks. And
fuck yeah.
Hopefully we get our turn soon, too. Mine's coming up in a few years. But, Jimmy T, I know you're out there. And fuck off, Benito. Mussolini. He looks like him. But anyways, we love him. And we love you. So anyways, okay, Rye, so let's dive into that, man. Let's talk about... we want to get into Trump and Elon Musk and a few other topics.
Well, they're totally ganging up on Canada right now. It's crazy.
Why?
Online, anyway.
Poor little me. Why you bugging Canada?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like some people said, well, Trump negotiated the last NAFTA deal. Why is he all fucking up in arms now?
Because he wants more. He's a pig.
Because he wants more. He's a pig. Exactly.
Yeah, the little rock's over there. He's not hiding. He doesn't have the gloves over his eyes. He's going, I don't want to see that anymore. I'm glad I moved over to Uncle Marko's house. It was. How you doing, little rock? I just noticed him right now. He's got his head turned. He's not looking at me. I got to turn this. Come on, little rock. Take a look at me. Anyways, keep going.
Elon's pretty much on X advocating any country that wants to join the United States to sign up.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
they want Greenland and Canada.
Yeah, good luck.
And James Wood's house burnt down in LA right now. I really feel for those guys. I know we have some listeners in LA.
Yeah.
And I feel for you, brothers and sisters, losing your houses, and insurance isn't going to be easy. I heard they've canceled a lot of policies in that area already. So
yeah, so it's funny because I was watching that last night when I got home. I went on YouTube before I went to bed when I got. And there's these fires, and then I was listening to the emergency action messages, but I didn't know these fires. And then I just I got the TV on right now. So where did that come from? How did they just came out of nowhere?
They're in the mountains, right? They're right on the edge of the California range. So I guess it started in a valley somewhere, kind of to the east, then just went up all the shrubbery and whatever they got left there.
Maybe it was China that launched it out of a sub, and the drone went over there and said, let's get to America.
Buddy, if they had those balloon things that they were sending up, the Sean Ryans of the world are saying there's like tons of those up in the air at all times. Yeah. So if they had a little napalm bomb on that and dropped it in our forest, we'd be fucked.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, getting into excuse me. We're going to talk about
nice.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like I said. I feel a little rough this morning. And like I said, I basically. So I got 100 mulligans, right?
Yeah.
For 2025, and I haven't used one of them yet. But you know what? I have a sneaky suspicion. That Thursday or Friday I'll be using one of them. Well, I haven't had any.
Week back.
Listen, I haven't had any. Fun since. New Year's Eve.
So what about the Marko challenge? What happened with that?
Which one?
Well, have you cut your hair yet?
Oh, no, the 1,000-day challenge. No, I'm gonna though. But like I said, you know what? Actually, so when COVID hit, and you couldn't go out anywhere, so I bought these these cordless clippers, and I still got them. They work, and you can plug them in. So I've been giving myself my own haircuts, but as you get older, you grow hair in your ears and your nose and that. So I think I need to go to a professional. So. They can actually see
on top.
No, they could see the back of my fucking neck and all. Maybe they'll shave the ape fucking hair off the back of my neck. I'm just saying I'm gonna go to a pro and get a nice haircut. Maybe I'll clean up the white lightning and maybe I'll get a date. Eh? What do you think?
Maybe. I don't know. I think you're more off to get a date once you get that Michael J. Fox Toyota.
That's not happening there. Like I said, that's right now. Uncle Marko's there. He's all over the map. Uncle Marko's going to fix old white lightning here, and then he's gonna clean her up, and then she's going to the and then I'm gonna go buy myself.
That's the mature thing to do.
I'm gonna go buy something else. That's no. But I'm gonna buy something else. Right now. Money is you need to hold on to it, like I mentioned earlier, and I think a trade war is coming. And with our profession. And what we do is we feel it first. And you know what? We've been in a recession for a while. They just haven't announced. And what's going on with Trump is that they could kill the whole world economy. This, like I keep getting back that they want to decouple from China. The people don't understand. This is about China. And then Taiwan, they're going to fucking attack Taiwan. And I guarantee you, if it doesn't happen this year, I'll be shocked. Okay? They want Taiwan. And that's it. They've already said it by force. They don't care. And guess what?
I know.
So you think all those things that we trade and export and import, you know what? This is all going to change. But anyways, I don't want to get into doom and gloom, but so let's enjoy our life. So let's talk about Elon Musk. So in this AI thing you keep bringing up, right? So.
Oh, that's a whole nother episode, but
yeah, just touch on it a bit, right?
He's released Grok as an app, standalone app. Whoa!
What?
This jellyfish UFO is nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway,
jellyfish UFO.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I don't know. It looks like something straight out of Star Wars. Anyway, Musk is up against OpenAI and these other companies that are creating AI for a multitude of applications, from just like the healthcare guy that got shot. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that's CEO. That's
AI for that, right?
Yeah, the CEO. Yeah, yeah.
So AI will approve or deny health claims. It'll do banking. It'll do fucking everything.
I still think that'll
planning the yard.
You know that Italian. You know that guy that shot him. They accused him of shooting. He looks like an Italian hitman.
No. Oh yeah,
he does. He's a connected.
He's
Yeah, Tony's a connected.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Fishy about that.
Yeah, there is. Anyways, keep
and
going.
Then they're boycotting that McDonald's because they ratted on him.
Well, there you go, right? I mean, the whole world is you're not allowed to see the truth. Nothing, like I said, nothing to see. The Pentagon, nothing to see here. Those are our drones. Those are people that own drones that are flying them by the remote control. No, they're the size of houses, for fuck's sakes.
Riddle me this.
Yeah.
Elon Musk owns SpaceX, right?
Yeah.
He's obviously in the know.
Yeah.
So all these the MH370, whatever, Ashton Forbes, the Orbs, he keeps asking Elon for comments, and he has been silenced since all this started. So
yeah, well,
I don't know what's going on there. But he's got, lots of time to tweet about Canada and fucking rip Trudeau and whatever.
Well, this to me, this all sounds like fucking psychological warfare. I mean, this is all like fucking fear. They're putting a lot of. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's. You don't think they sat down and had brainstorming sessions how they're gonna fucking deal with this? Of course, dude. They're putting some. So Mexico. So Mexico, literally. How many people? What's the population of Mexico?
It's got to be more than Canada.
Well, it's huge. No, it's massive. I mean, they almost got as many as the States, man. I'm just saying, like, if they want a war with Mexico, you know what? Go ahead. There's going to be a lot of.
It'll be a lot harder than taking over Canada. Those cartels are armed to the teeth, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, and so is the population. Everybody's got a gun. Okay, I'm just saying, but everybody's so passive here.
128.5 million as of last year.
There you go. So the states would just come rolling in here with fucking
three times the population of Canada
with a megaphone, and they go, we're your American brothers. Step down there, and everybody go, okay.
Your new mayor's Little Rock.
Little Rock. I didn't do it, Mick. I didn't do it. I didn't. That's okay.
We're gonna put a zoo here.
Yeah, we gotta still do that. You remember when I was talking about that title match, eh? It's So it's the Little Rock against Smoking Joe Biden.
Come over,
and in 15 rounds of professional boxing, ding 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 ding. It's the Little Rock. It's the Little Rock. Come on, Rock, you can do it. In Joe Biden's corner, eh? And then he's smacking him in the head. Oh, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight Medicare and
sniff some necks.
It's like that's probably Joe Biden needs a stunt double, eh? Like Super Dave Osborne. I like to see Joe Biden.
I think he's got a couple.
If they took, AI took Biden's head and put it on, what's his name there, Super Dave, and body that'd be pretty funny. I mean, it would be. And just like, everybody could just see Joe Biden riding around with Super Dave Osborne. It'd be great, right? Like,
we could probably do that soon.
I think it's very good. That's great. You know what? I'm gonna write down that on the notes there.
Write that down. Put it in Grok.
Oh, well, yeah, Barack Obama. But anyway, so we're you were going to talk about Christy Clark, Gordon Campbell with tits, and boy, they're fabulous.
Right. Well, who else do you think you're going to throw their hat in the liberal?
Well, she doesn't speak French. No, she doesn't speak French. And
At all?
No, she doesn't speak French. So there's I was watching this the other day, and they're talking about this on the news. They're like they're pundits, and they're talking about all the contenders, and she was and then they're saying that she doesn't speak French, and there's something the Liberal Party of Canada they have something from the '60s that you had to be bilingual to be the candidate. So I mean, she's getting in there, but yeah, she doesn't have a hope.
She'll get slaughtered in the French debate.
Oh come on, she's dirtier than hell. She, like I said, she took over for Gordon Campbell. Why do you think our housing crisis? I'm surprised Poilievre hasn't talked about this, and he will. Long story short is Bingo Gate. Folks, Bingo Gate.
Wait.
What?
Pressprogress.ca.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 41 of the sketchiest things that happened during Christy Clark's time as premier.
Name them off, brother. Name them
Press
off.
Progress. Okay. So this is from Victoria Times Colonist Editorial Board.
Yep.
That recently suggested Clark's ethical standards do not reflect the values of British Columbians.
Yep.
Should expect from political. Anyways, number 1, alleging her rivals hacked her party's website with no evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Claim the NDP launched a cyber attack against them. Liberal website.
Just go through the list, and I'll be there. I'll let you know when.
Clark later clarified she had merely jumped to conclusions. Number 2, making tens of thousands with disabilities pay $579 more for the bus passes.
Yeah, wow.
That was compassionate.
Yeah,
Number 3, picking an ex-Fraser Institute director to implement BC's climate change plan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're not going to go, folks. We're going to go through 10 of them. The 41's too much, but just give us the top 10, Ryan.
Let's see. She got lobbied more than 10,000 times by her own oil and gas donors.
Yeah.
All the donations from other provinces, donations from other countries, donors getting public sector contracts. She sold land to BC Liberal donors for cheap.
Yep.
She spent millions on partisan ads, hired a staffer facing criminal charges, rehiring the same staffer facing criminal charges.
And it goes on and on and on and I'm
$500,000 on flights.
And I'm gonna add something that people don't fucking. Oh shit! I just let a brain fart there, man. Sorry, it just is crazy. It just
Yoga Gate. Remember that?
Yoga Gate.
Decided to celebrate International Yoga Day instead of National Aboriginal
Day. Oh, I remember that on the bridge. I remember that. And you know what's funny? That a lot of people that don't know who her husband is, he's in the Conservative Party. Okay, so yeah, like come on, like come on. There, you know what? I'm sick of this shit, man. Like, get rid of all of them. Can't we just release a virus, and get rid of all the? Can we come up with whoever created COVID-19, maybe we need to come up with a politician virus. So it just fucking takes out the politicians, and then we can live in fucking peace and happiness, okay?
She spent $1 million. That's
a great idea.
The church she went to.
What's that? Sorry, repeat that.
She spent $1 million to upgrade the church she went to.
Well, that's a tax write-off. People don't. Yeah, it's tax deductible. Any donations to a church is tax deductible.
She gave a $39 million mortgage to a condo developer.
Well, Li Ka-shing. Well, no, she wasn't around. She was Li Ka-shing was back in Expo 86th Street there, 86. The lands there around there, and boy, did he get a smoking deal with that, eh?
What about when she mysteriously fired the health researchers and then one of the guys killed himself?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
8 researchers and contractors from BC Ministry of Health were unceremoniously fired in 2012.
How about this?
Claim they breached privacy of patient files.
Hey, all I'm going to say, I got one word to say about this whole what you're talking about. Tabernacle.
Tabernacle.
I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. But no, you know what? No, but there you go. So I mean, she's dirtier. Listen, they're all. It's just. I think people are sick of hearing about politicians, man. Ryan, that's what
true.
Ryan. That's why we're here on the air, and we want to have some laughs because you get too serious in the meat and bones of this shit, and it starts giving me a migraine. I just want to run to the beer and wine store right now and go grab some delicious Markvar beers and call a replacement. And then go to my local. Then I'm going to go to my local drug dealer, and then I might need a massage. I mean, what's wrong with that?
No, nothing. You're a grown-ass man.
Yeah, sure, kid. So anyways, what we're gonna do, folks, is we're gonna take another break here because the cables are eating my brains. There you go. We'll be right back after these messages from Snowbusters. Okay, folks, the Shorebrothers have a new sponsor, and it's On Track Snowbusters. Based out of the Lower Mainland, British Columbia. Large, big, or small, Snowbusters does it all. Anytime, anywhere, Snowbusters, they'll be there. You can find them on Meta, formerly known as Facebook. They're absolutely fabulous. Broadcasting live from Legends Pub in beautiful Richmond, British Columbia. With 30 TVs, 3 big screens, you can relax in a beautiful atmosphere. Watch all your favorite sports. It's absolutely redonkulous. Hey, folks, we're back. We're coming back. Oh, yeah, let's play with some buttons. Oh, yeah, that tasted so good. Oh, yeah. Okay, folks, so we're going to do our last little mini segment here, and we got things we got to do in life. I got places to go and people to see. Fuck off. Let's go here. Okay, so we're going to talk about the situation with the Vancouver Canucks and Pettersson and JT Miller. So why don't you tell me what you think's going on here, and then I'm going to give you my take on this, Ryan.
Oh, well, I've been watching the Canucks a long time. Follow me on Twitter, Snapskate, Ryan Groening. Anyway, I think they're losing some games they should be winning. Defense wasn't shored up in the off season, and they're just struggling. So things get out, and people have a lot of emotion when it comes to playing in a Canadian market. And they're not. If they were winning and doing well, no one would be saying anything. But you get a little bit of adversity, and now they're looking for stories. Okay. So I think I heard Brian Burke say that this should never have been made public, and he's not sure what's even going on. I personally think they're going to keep them both. Like, fuck them. Fuck you guys. You both signed here. You're going to play here.
Okay, so regardless about how the Canucks suck, which is we always go back to that. That's so because that's.
No, they're not playing with a full deck.
Okay, so let's put it this way. Like a cleansing, like the Purge. I'm glad
the Purge. Yeah,
I'm actually glad.
Somebody to sacrifice a goat at Rogers.
No. So what we need? No. We need to purge the Swedes out of the team. Okay. And guess what? And you fucking little Sedin twins, get out! Fuck off! Kick them out! Fuck you! No, you know what? Get out! I hate the Sedins. Fuck off. Anyways, hate's a strong word. Did I say my true feelings? I've been watching the Canucks a lot longer than you have. Listen, punk, do you? Oh, like Dirty Harry. Come on. So I'm going to give you my take on Pettersson and Miller. No, and I'm not on the team. I'm just going to tell you about this whole thing. I think I figured out what happened, and I'm pretty sure I'm right with this one. So I'm pretty sure that Miller either assaulted him or threatened him, okay? And that's why he took his leave of absence, okay? And that's what's going on. And I'm pretty sure that 100%.
Oh, you think he laid hands on him?
Or he threatened him, or he might not have laid hands on him, but maybe he threatened him, just like the stuff that we used to see in the locker room that there's no cameras.
Right.
I've seen people get choked. Anyways, so
right.
I'm just going to tell you something. That's what happened, and then because they don't have to report that. You can take a leave of absence, and it can be stress leave, and that way it doesn't get disclosed to the media. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty sure there was either a verbal threat there is threats made. And so you know what right now? And so that's my take on what's going on right now. So and regardless of those two, okay, that's just like a distraction and annoyance to the team. It's obviously it's mentally fucking with the whole team. But long story short, I think that last year the team they fucked around with too much of the chemistry, and I've been saying that right from the get go. And then because sometimes you try to make changes and you think, oh, this is going to work, and guess what? It's not working. So.
There's only 3 Swedes on the team, bro.
Yeah, but who cares about the Swedes? Like I said, get rid of them. I'm not listen. Thomas Gerdine back in the day.
All Americans.
Well, I remember Thomas Gerdine. He wasn't bad. He was okay, but he was a Swede. Like, get rid of the Swedes. I'm sorry. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, the only
Dude, I just told you can't get rid of any more Swedes. They don't have any.
Listen, the only good Swede that we ever had in the National Hockey League was Peter Forsberg because
these are the current Swedes: Pettersson, Lettermäki, Hoglander, and Brandstrom.
Excellent. Get rid of all of them. Bring in some Canadian boys. I'm just telling you. Listen, and bring back
for Canadians. You got Juleson, Myers, Susie, DeBrusque, Heinen.
Yeah,
that's it.
Let's bring back. Listen, if I could bring back Bob Probert from the grave, I would. Let's change the rules back. Let's go, baby.
Desjardins Canadian too.
Yeah, they just listen. I mean, get rid of the
Swedes. Americans.
Get rid of this. I don't care. Listen, I don't want any Swedes on the team. I'm sorry. Listen, and guess what, people? If you're ever listening in Sweden, you know what? As long as if you send me a blonde, if you send me a beautiful blonde that's a cougar, I'll start liking Swedes again. Okay?
They're not sending you shit. You have to go to fucking Swedish Touch for your
okay. I don't really care. I don't care, Ryan. So listen, this is awesome because I see my touch to nerve. What are you part Swedish or what? This is good. I love this.
I just heard Neil and you know what? Talk about them being sisters for so long.
Where's the bell? Like, remember Jimmy T? Where's your bell, man? Where's the bell?
Bell's taking a break.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to buy a bell because if you don't want to ring it, I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself.
No, the monkey's got the bell. There you go.
Okay, that's okay.
You got your bell.
I'm gonna have to put that in the sound pad.
Yeah, you can do that after. Yeah, there you go. That's a great idea. So, okay, folks, wrapping all that up, we had some fun there. We let some bitterness. Oh. What?
We got to talking about Sweden. The World Juniors was just wrapped up, and Canada shit the bed for the second year in a row for the first time in its history.
See that? He said the word Sweden again. See that they cursed. So they played in Sweden and they lost. See, I told you.
They played in Ottawa.
Okay, whatever. I told you. It's the Swedish connection. Okay, anyways, I'm not going to start. Okay, listen. Look, so somebody.
Oh, the kid from Sweden.
Yeah.
On the Canucks. Yeah. That Tommy Willander.
Yeah.
He did really good in Sweden.
That's great. I mean, that's great that you love the Swedes. Like, moving on from that now, right?
So maybe we can trade him for Sidney Crosby. Seems you like Canadians so much.
I don't know. I don't care. Listen, Miller's American. He's a great hockey. He's a great hockey player. You know what?
So is Garland.
Yeah, and guess what? You know what's funny? You mentioned Garland. Out of the whole team, he's the most consistent. He's been the most consistent. And you know what? Remember Uncle Rogers going, he was, to trade him. Like, no. The guy reminds me, he's like a little Cliff Ronning. He's a good hockey player. Why would you get rid of him?
All right.
I want to get rid of Garland. He's a good player. You know what?
If you had to choose between Garland and Besser, who would you pick?
I'd keep Garland.
Because Besser is unrestricted this year. He can get moved too.
Yeah, I think they're going to move him too. I think he's gone. I think it is what it is, right? He'll be in tears and apparently he's going out with something to do with her somebody's daughter, like one of her affiliations there. Anyways, that's the rumor on the street, kid. But anyways, we know.
Interesting.
Yeah, not where we work, but the other place there. Where the riffraff is. Where So listen, here's my thing.
Where the real work gets done.
Hold on. Here's the thing there. When you come with us, you get a Hawaiian shirt. And when you go, when you go over there, you get a red Mac, okay? You get a red Mac that's got grease on it that rolled around in the car. So there you go, kids. That's all I got to say about that. But anyways, folks, we're gonna wrap this up right now because, sorry guys, you're not bad, but you guys stink. It stinks in here, Mick. It stinks.
And if you're local and need some snow removal
and it gets cold, and and salting and de-icing on-track snow services.
Snowbusters.
Snowbusters.
Yeah, we need. We get
I'm gonna do that again.
We're gonna get some swag, eh? That's what we need. There you go. But
I got him thinking about it, so he's gonna find us some.
That's good. Hey, so moving on now, folks. We're gonna wrap this episode up because Uncle Marko's got to cook some homemade stuffed peppers, and Ryan's got to go run around and take his better half somewhere. So, folks, next week here or the next couple weeks. Our next episode is gonna be our gang, right? And Darla, what's ours is ours, and what's mine is mine. Woo, baby. So, any closing notes there, Ryan? What do you got to say?
If you're curious and want to interact with us, you can send us an email at markandryancast@gmail.com.
There you go, folks. My editor there, Dr. Ryan, he's the guru because I start sweating when I have to transfer files on my drive, so it's not a good thing.
It's going good so far. We got about 20 odd episodes out, so let's go for 20 more.
Yeah, well, right now, folks, we're in season 1, but coming up we're going to do our 1-year anniversary. I guess when is that? In March? That's in May, actually, isn't it? I believe.
Yeah, I think it's in May.
Yeah, it's in May. So
season 2.
That will be season 2. But right now, we started chapter 2. This is season 1, chapter 2. We started off with the Purge. And I encourage everybody out there, this is for a New Year's thing. Anything that you want to purge in your life that is causing you harm or not, it's not for your better self, by all means, purge it. So from me and Dr. Ryan, with love, this is the Mark and Ryan podcast, and we're going to see you next time. Woo! Let it rip, boys and girls. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Little rock, little rock.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? Poor old lang syne, my dear, poor old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And there's a hand, my trusty friend, and gives a hand of thine. We'll take a right good willy wot for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll take a right good willy wot for